What's up guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys my entire video game slash movie collection, okay? Let's get into it because there's quite a lot to show here, okay? So I'll also try not to talk too much about every item, I'll just try to be fast about it, okay? But first things first is every extent extra for the PSP. Now, I've not tried this game, but I think I did bought this when I was on a discount, and I looked at some gameplay screenshots and it looked really good. So I've yet to try this one. So yeah, that's about that for this PSP game. Okay, up next, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, or Rainbow Six Vegas, sorry. Now, my mind was blown when I saw that there was a freaking first-person shooter on the PSP. Like, I just couldn't believe it, no matter, even if the graphics are, like, really mediocre, like, that blew my mind, and I just knew I had to get it, and it was also on a huge discount, so, and I wanted to collect more PSP games, because I just love collecting PSP games for some reason, I don't know why, but I have yet to try this game as well. Sorry for that. Alright, up next, I actually grabbed two games here because they're like from the same category, kind of. But we got, oh, let me put this one over here. Mega Minis Volume 1 and Mega Minis Volume 3. Now, if you don't know what Mega Minis is, it's pretty much like one big game that contains multiple, like, mini games in it, or that didn't make any sense. One big game that contains multiple mini games in it. Long story short, it contains a lot of mini games in it. Okay, per UMD, right? And believe it or not, they're actually insanely good. Now, which one is the best one? Well, there is another one, I think. Like, there's also Mega Minis Volume 2, but out of these two, without a doubt, the best one is Mega Minis Volume 3. This one has Archibald's Adventures, which is an insane, like, puzzle, an insanely good puzzle platformer-ish type of game. It has air hockey. It has, what was that thing called again in game? Quest? Break Quest, yeah, which is one of the best games and most fun games I ever played. And it also has Who's That Flying? And this one, really good. Okay, so this one, I mean, this one is fun too, but this one is the best one. You want to get this one. And so up next, we got another, game bundle thingamajig. We got Invisimals, right? We got the first one and Shadow Zone, and there's a lot more. Now, I actually never tried these games either, but because you need a camera for this, right? You need a PSP camera. Now, why did I get these games if I never tried them or anything like that? Well, these games are insanely, like, how do I explain it? It's like Pokemon, but a million times better, right? These games are like held in such high regard, and I knew that, like, if I'm gonna be collecting PSP games, I need to get these ones, because if these ever get hard to get, or they're like expensive to get in the future, then I'm gonna regret it. And these were, I got them at insane good prices, okay? And like they're like really good, okay? Like yeah, they're like, once again, as I said, they're like essentially Pokemon except a million times better. And like the things come to life, your monsters come to life with the camera, right? You have like a card, I think. They give you a card, you put it down, and then you use the camera, and like it's really cool. Alright, so up next we have Ben 10 Alien Force. Now this, at the time, I don't know if it was my first PSP game ever. I think it was. I think it was this one with some. I think it was this one and Hellboy Signs of Evil, but this one was, if I'm honest, at the time it was really fun and cool, but there's one major issue with this game that ruins the entire game for me, and I really hate it for that reason, which is too many enemies. And I, like, everyone else complained about this as well, it wasn't just me. This game has an issue where it has way too many enemies. Like, you know when you kill a bunch of enemies and then they spawn a bunch of enemies again in the same location? Imagine that, but they do it like a million times over and over and over, and then you can go to the next area. And then as soon as you go to the next area, you like take a couple steps, another million enemies, and same thing over and over. So you can imagine why I hate this game. Um, so yeah, and then we got Beta Raider. This one, it was so cheap. Like, you do not want to know how much I paid for this. It was essentially nothing, right? Um, if you don't know what Beta Raider is, it's like essentially a DJ type of mixing game where you can create your own beats and stuff, something like that. So if you're into that, I would get this game. And then there's also this game, Echochrome. Echochrome is an interesting game. It's very underrated, but also very difficult. I could not get past the second level or so. Um, but this is essentially like an illusion type of puzzle game. That's the best way I can really put it. The big ones, okay? Honestly, I would just straight up right off the bat say that this might be the best game on the PSP, or if not one of the best games on the PSP, Hellboy Signs of Evil. This also best Hellboy game. I don't care about Web of War. This one is so much better. This one is like, I remember at the time I was like still a little kid, so when I got all these games, I was actually too scared to play them, believe it or not, because the enemies were really creepy. But then a while back ago, a couple months ago, I went back and I completed the entire game, and it was really good. The game is really long, so don't be worried about the game being short, right? It's a long game, and there's some crazy things in it, and I honestly would recommend this game. It's really good. And then up next we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 3. Now, you remember I always said that Hellboy Signs of Evil might be the best game on the PSP? Well, what if I told you this one's even better? This game, now, if you're not into Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever, if you're not into card games, like, this one, honestly, like, it's so good that you should get into card games and, like, try to learn Yu-Gi-Oh! Because this game was, when I first discovered it, I couldn't shut up about it. I was tweeting about it every, like, day, every 5 or so, or not every 5, like every hour or so I was tweeting about it. I was like, Tag Force 3, Tag Force 3, it's so good. Matter of fact, it was so good that I went ahead and got the physical copy, and I paid way too much for it, I'll be honest, but it was a brand new sealed copy, so that's how much I love this freaking game. And like, it's also the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game in my opinion. Tag Force 3, best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game ever, and yeah, they truly created a masterpiece with this game. Hopefully there's a remaster of this in the future. And then the last one, Cosmic Destruction. This one, in my opinion, right? I think this is the best Ben 10 game ever made. It's truly perfect in every way. Okay, and then up next we got Vilgax, Ben 10 Vilgax Attacks. Now this one, so like a lot of people say, it might even be better than Cosmic Destruction. Now, believe it or not, I never got to play this one. I mean, I played it a couple months ago, right? I tweeted about this, but I was trying to play the game, but I just got stuck at one point, and at the time, I couldn't really be asked to play any games. I was like, kind of in a, I was bored at the time, right? Burned out, so I stopped playing. Yeah, like I played for 5 minutes and then I quit. And then I tweeted again that I was gonna play the game this time and completed, which yeah, I got busy again, but I will do this time, right? I will try this time, and when I do, I'll let you guys know. But this game is apparently the best Ben 10 game ever. Oh well, I say that as I as I leak this game, Ben 10 Protector of the Earth, and this one is also apparently the best Ben 10 game of all time, according to the community. No, but this one actually, like everyone, from what I know, most people say it's this one. Like from all the data and stuff, this one is the best Ben 10 game ever. And I tried this game, and I also beat the entire game, right? And yeah, I can see why. There's so many combos. There is so much like content in the game. There's so many different bosses. Like every single like Ben 10 villain and alien is in this game. Like it's insane, right? And then you gotta go back, find all the secrets. Like the game is so polished. It feels so polished, and yeah, this one is worth it for sure. And last one we got Prince of Persia: Rival Swords. Um, this one I remember playing this all the time as a kid, and this was truly ahead of its time. Okay, so there's, oh my god, I don't think I'll get everything done in a single video, so I'll have to make a part 2. I have way too much stuff to show. Up next we have some PS Vita games. We got PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I just heard a lot of good things about this, and it's like the Super Smash Bros. Except for PlayStation, right? So I just had to get a physical copy of it, just for preservation and, to also because the game was on a huge discount, so yeah. And then up next we have Ben 10 Galactic Racing for the PS Vita. I just had to get I had a goal to get a physical copy of every Ben 10 game, and this one I finally got. It was really difficult, but I finally got it. And I did try this on the PS Vita, and it's really good, for sure. And then we got FIFA 15 for the PS Vita. FIFA 15 is my all-time favorite FIFA game, and also has the best soundtrack, so I just wanted to get this as well. And then we got a Japanese game. We got Beyblade Metal Masters. I forgot what the title was, but it's a Beyblade game, right, from Metal Saga. And this one, in my opinion, is the best Beyblade game ever made. It's so freaking good. It's really hard to navigate through the text because it's all in Japanese. This was only released in Japan, but yeah, it's really good if you can understand Japanese, right? And then we got one of my all-time favorites, if not favorite PSP game ever, which this also was released in Japan exclusively. And the main reason is because if you know Ultimate Muscle, right? Um, it's literally, and that's I guess the main reason I got it. If it was only the Kinnikuman or Kinnikuman characters in here, I would not have gotten it. But when I heard that there was a game, like a wrestling game, or Kinnikuman game with Kevin Mask and Kid Muscle in for the PSP, I shit my pants. I thought it was fake, so I did more research, and it was real. It was really difficult to get this, but I got it. And playing as Kevin Mask and Kid Muscle with their special moves on the freaking PSP, using Big Bend Bash or Muscle Millennium, right? Yeah, Muscle Millennium. Sorry, it's been a bit since I played this. Has been such a joy. This game is so good. A lot of people say it's difficult, but I like it because, of the difficulty. I'm glad it's difficult because I played the game only a few days when I first started. I mastered every single trick and I got really good at it, right? This game is a masterpiece. Get this game, guys, and support it, okay? Because it's so good. Okay, so up next, we got a bunch of 3DS and DS games now. Right off the bat, I have to put this out there. Inazuma 11 3 Team Ogre Attacks, the best 3DS game of all time ever made. This game, because if you didn't know, I never grew up playing an Inazuma game, right? So I was looking to play an Inazuma game, and I was trying to see which one was the best. And when I came across this game, it was so good that it ruined my life. I'm not even making this up. I was awake until who knows how deep into the night, and my sleep was so bad because of this game. That's how good this game was. This is truly the best Inazuma game ever made, in my opinion. It's so freaking good. And yeah, I also got the second one because, I want to get a second one and experience the alien story as well. That's why I got that one. But this game is so good. I maxed out all my characters and all their moves. Obviously we got the second version or the second game. And this one, there's two versions. There's Firestorm with Axel Blaze, and there's the Blizzard version with Sean Frost. And you just know I had to get this version, right? Because Sean Frost is the best, but I've yet to play this game. I was gonna play it, but I had problems with changing the settings of the language, so if I can find a way to change it to English, then I'll try it again. Up next, we got Dragon Booster. Now, almost nobody knows about this game or the fact that this even has a show, but the show was really peak, and when I discovered that there was a game of it, I just had to get it. I got it for really cheap, and it was sealed as well, right? Now, I honestly would recommend not to get this game, because when I tried it, there was not much content into it, and a lot of people say that it's boring, but I just like getting games of my favorite shows, and collecting them. So up next, this I discovered this on a YouTube or through a YouTube video. I never knew this game existed, right? It's called Spectropes, and it's really peak. It's essentially like an RPG version of Pokemon in a way, where you can fight with your own Pokemon monsters and stuff like that. I guess I kind of have really I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain what the game is. Also, fun fact, when I bought this used, because this is a used copy, right? When I bought this used copy, the owner also included all these freaking cards. How sick is that? Look at that, how awesome is that? The last one is Ben 10 Galactic Racing for the DS. Now, I already have the PS Vita version, so why would I get this one? Very simple. The DS version of it has a secret character, Ghost Freak, so how cool is that? And plus, it's also, I like getting other different console platforms for the game. If that made any sense. That did not make any sense, did it? Okay, up next, we got the TV show. TMNT, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 The Ultimate Collection. Now, unfortunately the box came in kind of broken-ish, but that's okay. But if you don't know, not only is this, in my opinion, actually everyone's opinion, dare I say, the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version of all time, but also it might be the best show of all time. It's that good. I mean, not only does it have the best Shredder, right? It has the darkest version of the TMNT, and it's just every episode feels amazing. And it's just truly peak, right? So I just had to get this version of it. And then we got Dragon Ball GT. Now this is the best version that you can get physically of it because it has the Bruce Falconer, I don't know how you say his name, soundtrack in it, I believe. And it was super cheap, right? It was the cheapest, and it was also the best version. I think this was the yellow version, I don't know. I forgot what it was called, the yellow brick version. Um, so yeah, it also includes this TV special movie, A Hero's Legacy. So yeah, but I definitely, if you want to watch DVD shows, watch it through TV instead of monitor. TV shows them in better quality, and it's also better at upscaling. So that's just a pro tip. And also Dragon Ball GT, my favorite version of Dragon Ball. It's so good. Okay, and then we got a couple more games here. Beyblade Evolution. Now, I still have not tried this game out. I only played for a few minutes, but I'm still getting the hang of the controls. But this is based off of gyroscopic controls, so I wouldn't really recommend it if you want to play a Beyblade game that's serious. And then up next we got Kirby Planet Robobot, favorite Kirby game of all time. Fun fact, it's just so much fun, and I love the robot mechanic where you can combine your powers to turn a robot's mecha suit and create something new out of it. And then we got Fossil Fighters Frontier. I've yet to try this game, but it's like, in a way, it's like Digimon or something. I don't know. Um, then we got Super Mario 3D Land. I grew up with this game. One of my favorite Mario games ever. I mean, this is self-explanatory. Like, if you don't have this game, then what are you doing? And then we got Hatsune Miku. I mean, this is also self-explanatory. A Hatsune Miku game. Like, when I saw that there was a Hatsune Miku game for the 3DS, I just had to get it, right? So, okay, up next we got a bunch of games. We got, let's see, we got Chibi Robo Ziplash. I still have to play this game. We got FIFA 13. Now this game, peak. It is so good on the 3DS. The soundtrack alone, you should get the game for the soundtrack alone for the 3DS. So freaking good. And then we got Fire Emblem Warriors. I played this game for a bit. It was very fun to play. It was like a hack and slash in a way. Long story short, the easiest way for me to explain is imagine a million enemies spawning and you just slash through them all. And you have a special move as well here and there. We got Spy Hunter for the 3DS up next. This is like a racing game where it's like a racing slash fighting game in a way, but it's like, long story short, it is like James Bond type of game, let's put it that way. And then up next we got Bigfoot Collision Course. Now this is just a random racing game as well, but I actually like this one. It was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Up next we got Beyblade Metal Fusion. Now this, in my opinion, is the worst Beyblade game ever because it's so difficult. Like, I kid you not, it is so difficult to play this game and get anything done that like it's gonna, like, a lot of people are just gonna be put off by how difficult this game is. Next we got Tron Evolution. Now this game is masterpiece. It's really good. It is, in my opinion, the perfect Tron game. So yeah. And then up next we got Green Lantern Rise of the Manhunters. I still have not played this game, so yeah, that's that. Okay, up next we got Ben 10 Omniverse. Now this, in my opinion, is the worst Ben 10 game because, once again, it's like that whole, remember that Ben 10 Alien Force game for the PSP where they spawned a million enemies? Yeah, imagine that, except a million times worse than that. The enemies have a million more HP, so I do not recommend this game. And then up next we got the triple Ben 10 pack, where it includes all the other games, but for the DS version. I only got this game because there was like a super rare watch inside of it, so yeah, that's that. Up next we got Animal Crossing, one of the best 3DS games ever. Must play, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. This is a must play. And then we got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. All I'm gonna say, if you have ADHD, I do not recommend this game, but other than that, really fun. And then up next, we got one of my favorite 3DS games and also Mario games ever. We got Super Mario Bros. 2. I mean, this game is, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Up next, we got Puzzle and Dragons plus Puzzle Dragon Super Mario Edition. Have not tried this game, but it was really cheap, and I do want to try this out in the future. And up next, we got a Japanese Beyblade game. The only reason I got this was because I'm trying to get all the I was trying to get all the physical games for Beyblade Metal Saga, so yeah, but it's also pretty decent apparently, I think. Okay, and then we get the last ones, right? After this, the first part of the video is done because there's still a lot more to show. Yeah, like we're just barely halfway done. But we got Star Fox 64. Up next we got Lego Shima, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. This game is actually pretty difficult to get because it's so expensive, but if you are able to get this game, it's one of the best Kirby games. It is visually so like enjoyable. It's a very beautiful game and also really fun to play, so definitely recommend this game. Up next we got George of the Jungle. I do not recommend this game. It's very difficult. The controls are so bad that the game appears to be, you know, like the controls of this game are so bad that like it's one of the hardest platforming games I've ever played, let's put it that way. And up next, we got the best Beyblade game ever, in my opinion, with the PSP version, which is Beyblade Metal Masters Nightmare Rex. This game has it all. It's literally Beyblade, except, like, imagine a Beyblade game, but it's also like a fighting game, and they really nailed it with this game. This is how a Beyblade game is supposed to be, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And then we get the last one, and then the video should be over. Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. I tried this game for a little bit, and as a DS game, it is insane. The graphics and everything is like insane, and obviously the show Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, best show ever. So, and even if you don't know what the show is, I would still get the game. It's really fun. But anyways, that's it for this video. Holy crap, that was a lot of items to go over. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.